Hey folks, welcome back. We just killed Seymour. So, I actually just loaded to a more leveled up version of our party, and I'm gonna hit the sphere grid. This is another one of those videos where there's been a long gap for me, but probably won't be for you, so let's jump right into it here. Well, I guess we want Waka to learn Osmos, so we'd better, it's weird, you have to go out of your way by a couple of sphere grids to get Osmos, and then you get right back on the path. That's annoying, but whatever. This is a spell that's somewhat useful for Waka because he has low max MP, but it's of course really excels for Yuna and Lulu, for whom it's much more difficult to get. But that's kind of how this game tends to work. Lulu, yeah, paths are a little funky. Lulu's been skipping back and forth between her path and Yuna's path. Right now she's on Yuna's path trying to get Protect. And I'll probably swing her back around to get Cura before using a return sphere to put her back on her own path. But for right now she's obviously moving towards Protect, so let's make sure she gets Protect. And taking her off her path when I did means that there'll be a long delay before she gets Bio, which is a shame because it's a very useful spell against some bosses. Against other bosses, it's really not that useful at all, and I almost never use it against regular enemies, so whatever. Yuna and Lulu are very close to the same place on her path, actually. And Yuna has the second level black magic spells. So she actually has as much black magic, more or less, as Lulu has. Their paths have been very similar, actually. I have to decide if I want to use a level 2 key sphere to help to get Yuna Demi, and then she could skip back here and get Bio. As a matter of fact, I will probably do that. But for right now, there's only one place for her to go, and that's further along on her own path. I like how Yuna has, like, white as her color. It's just kind of symbol of virginal purity of somebody who's kind of like a shrine maid type figure, while Lulu has purple, which is obviously the symbol of sluttiness. Like, I don't know, royalty maybe? Orn has red because he's like, you know, badass warrior of blood and stuff. He just got magic break, so that's good for him. And Kamari is... what the hell was I doing with Kamari? I guess I was going to put him on Orn's path from this point forward. Or was I going to swing him back over here and... I guess you have to swing back over here to get Power Break. Or I could put him on Titus's path, which is probably actually more useful since he's already got piercing weapons. That's Titus's big drawback, is most of his weapons don't have piercing, so he's shitty against armored foes. If he came along here, you could grab Extract Power, but I don't care about that at all. I get him Power Break, and then maybe swing him back onto Titus's path to get Haste, and back down as far as Flee. Even Jinx. Swings over here, gets Power Break, then you have like half. Yeah, I'll put him on Titus's path instead of Orn's path. But I might change my mind about that. Titus, in the meanwhile, it's like he's another guy whose path has been all weird. But right now he's trying to get established on his own path, but I was bringing him back to grab some of the early stuff he missed. Yeah, I shouldn't really be wasting a lot of time with this on camera. Well, that's it. That's done. Oh, except Kamari. Talked about what I was doing with him and then didn't actually do anything. So he doesn't get to grab anything. This is a rather sparsely populated section of the sphere grid with, yeah. So, forget what happens if we try to go over here. Okay, this is obviously where we do need to go. So let's try going over here. I'm just trying to figure out which direction the Guado carried Seymour off in, because I'm pretty sure we can't go that way. Yeah, no explanation, it just doesn't work. So yeah, folks, in our last video, we killed Seymour, the greatest guy we've ever known. I can't say I'm happy about it, but, presumably there's reasons. Whoa!
Give me a break.
Oh, yeah? There's Chinitai flipping his way back here. Oh man, no fair. You already got the faith. We shouldn't have to do Cloister puzzle bullshit. Luckily for you guys, I went ahead and refamiliarized myself with this Cloister puzzle off screen, so I shouldn't have many missed steps here. But I guess I'll talk you through how it works anyway. This block of ice is important. We have to push this thing, and if we push it along, well, I'll just show you. We push it without that block of ice there. It goes all the way off the edge and falls to nothingness, and we have to hit the reset button. That block of ice is caused by this thing. So if you remove that thing before doing this, the block of ice isn't there, and you screw up. You basically need the block of ice there. Similarly, that thing up here, which I don't even know if we can get at. Yeah, we can't get at it with that block of ice there, but I think that's responsible for... Oh, if not for that block of ice, that's right. Hold on. It'll make sense in a moment. There's a little path down there, you see. If we pull this thing out, the path down disappears. We can no longer get there, and as a matter of fact, you can't push the pillar down to the basement floor without that path either. Because it just, I don't know, it just disappears. I guess it falls off into a little void that's over here that we can't see. Yeah. But the key to this thing is, you see these little pillars with little barber poles on them? We need to get a Macalania sphere into each of them, because they, as you'll see in a moment... Damn it, Titus. I really would like to be able to switch characters so that we could make... Somebody mentioned having Riku run around in the lightning, getting hit by lightning, and how that would be fun. They also, I went ahead and off-screen it. I don't see that anything special happens dialogue-wise if you hit Riku with lightning, even right after the plot events of the Thunder Plains. While you're in the Thunder Plains, I couldn't get anything neat to come up. But yeah, it'd be nice to get Riku to run around, or Yuno, Lulu, or one of the guys, you know, just a little break from Titus would be nice. I see a sphere-shaped recess, and I want it painted black. I've apparently got no way to get this thing out of there. Oh, great. You know, I did this thing off camera the other night. Now I'm having a hard time remembering exactly what I have to do. Oh, the glyph sphere's over here. I knew there was a glyph sphere around. That's important. Okay, never mind. I'm back on track. I couldn't remember where the glyph sphere comes from. I thought it was down here somewhere, and it wasn't. Pop the glyph sphere in there. It makes something happen up there. Now, this thing is... Oh, see, there's a that purple, there's a destruction sphere hanging out over there. Alright, so we grab this thing. And I can stick it... Or I can stick it here, but that's like the last thing we really need to mess with. This is for the destruction sphere, I think. So this might be useful. Now I got that thing to pop up. Does putting this somewhere else do anything useful? Apparently not. This little thing is still over there. Okay, now I really don't remember exactly what to do. As you can see, we've got 2 of the 3 sections finished, and I know how to finish the last one. But that won't get us the destruction sphere, which will get us cool treasures, and is also required for something else. I think There's something up there you have to hit to reset it, but I can't remember how I got that to come out. Maybe you put the glyph sphere there. I'll make that disappear. That doesn't do shit. And I well and truly don't remember what it is you gotta do here. I think this just made another one of these things pop up. Anyway, the whole path is revealed now, although this will remove one section of it. Does this do anything? It just makes it go away and doesn't help you at all. Oh man, I'm totally blanking on what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I know. Am I supposed to interact with this glyph somehow? No. That will cause me to leave the room. Just press it this way. Okay, that piece of ice is located between the 2 points where I can press that thing off the edge. Don't push me, 'cause I'm over the edge. Yay, that ice thing came back. Hooray. Cool. I am annoyed now. I'm annoyed because I specifically went ahead and won this thing off camera to make sure I could do it efficiently, and have now forgotten exactly how to do it. It's like there's one step that I've forgotten, and as soon as I figure out what it was, the rest of them should come along in rapid succession, but I'm almost positive there's nothing useful to be done with this thing other than that. I think we established that this doesn't do anything useful. Unless you gotta go all the way up into that path and look and see what it did. Because it doesn't give you its normal little clue. But no, didn't do anything. Maybe I need to come up here with the glyph sphere in my hand? Would you look at him there with his lad in his hand? His glyph sphere in his hand, I should say. Maybe that symbol's gonna be all fancy pants lit up. Or maybe you do need all of these, the full path in place before the thing that will let you do something with the destruction spheres appears. Because there's another glyph. No, that's not going to help. It's here. But didn't I have the whole path revealed before and nothing useful happened? I don't think I ever pulled this one out and got all three going. Or maybe I did. Yeah, okay, well that for some reason makes that thing appear. I did not realize that would happen. Okay, so now if we press this, this thing unexpectedly appears. I have to remove the sphere from it because you can get yourself caught in an unwinnable loop if you don't. This thing goes there, it gets zipped along here, and somehow grabs the destruction sphere. It's weird, if you don't remove that thing, then it grabs this pillar, will get stuck up there and grab the destruction sphere, but the Michaelania sphere will like disappear. It's kind of lame. There's really not a lot of point in me sending that thing down here this way. This is where the destruction sphere goes, because it's the only thing that we haven't had to interact with to solve the main puzzle. Boom. There's a new treasure chest. It's pretty awesome. And we got a Lux Sphere. Yay, I don't even remember what those do. Do they create nodes or activate nodes? Changes an empty node into a luck node. I actually really need fortune nodes. But whatever. So I basically cleared out the entire path. Not devoid of anything useful. Once again, I need to have this ice block here. Nothing happens, but the camera still insists on zooming into where something could potentially have happened. And down you go. Pardon me, sciencey thing. Yeah, you spend a lot of time in this one just resetting everything that you disrupted to get the destruction sphere in place. And pull this, put it down the middle section, and we're done. And we have an Ice Pillar Smash! Sorry, it's not an Ice Pillar Smash. We have unsmashed Ice Pillars that will allow us to cross. Definitely do not want to step on that thing, because that will screw up the third piece and force you to redo a bunch of stuff. But since we didn't, we can carry on our merry way. The Merry Wives of Yuna. Or Seymour, whatever. So what are we, like, the back door? Okay, apparently we, yeah, this is the main entrance. So apparently we just... I guess we crossed that ice bridge. Yeah, we did. In a cinema, we crossed that ice bridge, because I remember Yuna saying, if he really is guilty, it needs to be done. And we were in that room. But then, it got all tore up, and we had to fix it using sliding pillar puzzle solving BS. And the room that we couldn't get into must have been the Chamber of the Faith. So, alright, the geography makes more sense to me now. And our part, this does mean we're actually following the Guado. That is cleared out really quickly. Ah, maybe not. I slip over here? No?
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Big meanie.
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
Well, how is telling them that gonna help?
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Yeah, but he was an evil psycho. I mean, a good guy.
Wait! Jiskel's sphere. We can show it to them.
You mean this?
Whoopsie!
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
So he actually, at this point, I'm not clear on whether he knows what Seymour did, but it's obvious at this point that we're just not going to be friends with Guado, so. Too bad, I really wanted to talk to Trommel, try to, get on his good side here.
You've really done it now. Want to buy something just in case?
What the hell, dude? Oh well, I guess it's good that he's here.
You be careful.
This is interesting. He can teleport out of there, but we can't. And apparently Titus, who's like gifted professional athlete, but he's a swimmer, so maybe his webbed feet prevent him from running as fast as a Guado on land / ice. Ice, ice, baby. Doom, 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 doom. Now, there's a few ways we could approach this, folks. I could kill these guys. And then we'll see what the Guado do. Heals himself, okay. Oh, he just casts magic. He doesn't actually, summon anyone else. Summon new monsters. Or if he does, he never got a chance. Yeah, I thought maybe that he would keep summoning until you killed him. And maybe he does. I'm not even sure. But either way, I mean, we're running away. So to me, the thing that makes sense... I've had people complain it gets boring to see this over and over, but... we're running away. They'll keep coming forever. So the thing that makes sense to me in these battles is to flee. Every so often somebody catches up with us long enough that we have to use the flee command, but we're still just basically running. Or I could make sure that the people who didn't get experience in the last battle get experience this time, but screw it. We're running. The plot line, the story has it that we're running. We're not going to try to defeat all the Guado. We just got to get out. Now we come here. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Did I not get this before? Mega potion? Yeah, I guess on this save state I didn't. Interesting. Alright, now we just got regular encounters. And it's just the same kinds of beasties that the Guado were summoning, so that's interesting. As you can see, these guys are pretty well leveled. When even Riku can one-hit kill a creature. If she can actually make contact with the flyer. Oh, check it out, there's like wind effects on Yuna and her outfit. That's nice. Yeah, let Yuna finish it off. Boy, it's kind of brisk out here for a backless outfit. So we continue to run. Now there's a bridge over here, or I can go this way, which I don't think I've done before, so let's see if there's anything cool over here. I don't know of any special reason to come over here. There doesn't seem to be any treasures or anything. It's just if you look at it's a little path you wouldn't notice unless you look at the map. I like Yuna and the wind effects. That's kind of neat. They do that with Riku too. They're probably going to be more careful with making that happen with the girls than with the boys. It happens with her hair. What about Auron? Because Kamari and Titus aren't really showing it. Okay, it does happen. It's equal opportunity. It's not a we expect you to look closer at the girls thing. It's just that these three characters don't really have anything to blow. I guess Kamari's feathers may be blowing a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. You're belaboring a point that isn't really all that interesting, JG. Let's get out of here. No AP earned. But there is a treasure chest over here. So, level 1 key sphere, which we would not have gotten probably otherwise, is ours for coming this way. And there's a chance to save. And we can no longer play Blitzball, and now we know the reason why is because we've made an enemy of the Guado. The Guado are now after us, so like supposedly using that sphere, you are teleporting to the Blitzball stadium somehow. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's what's meant to be happening. And the game is basically telling us you can't teleport to a public space now because you are currently fugitives from justice. The real fugitives from justice, Hollywood Titus and his friends, I guess. Cinema time, and Guado are chasing us again. They weren't chasing us on the last screen, but whatever. It's like 2 of them. There were 3. Now there's a Wendigo, I believe that's called. Final Fantasy VIII, I refer to them as butt-faced monkeys, but it doesn't work as well in this game. I could, of course, scan the Guado and see what the game tells us about these guys. Try to stop him from healing himself with Auto Potion. They don't tell you exactly how, but he sometimes casts Berserk on other enemies, making them stronger. Like right there. And we don't have Dispel, so I can't do anything about that. So we will get rid of the old Auto Potion thing. And then, whoa. We're supposed to be over-leveled, and he just killed Titus with 1 hit, so that was pretty nasty. Let's get Titus back. My boyfriend's back, and he's gonna be in trouble. Hey, hey, my boyfriend's back. Oh. Stop with the ice magic, we're already freezing our butts off. Ooh. Okay, he can survive a hit, but not with much left in the tank. Let's try Dark Attack on this guy, because he's freaking killing us. Oh, and he got put to sleep. Excellent! Let's try burning these guys to death. Oh man, he has a death act of casting a spell on you. He casts a spell on you, or rather the Wendigo. He casts a spell on Wendigo because you're mine. And he's got eye drops. Well, shit, we need to get rid of him, but let's get Dark reapplied. Is it like an auto reaction? And he woke up? Well, somebody's gonna die on this next turn, but we gotta get rid of this guy. Because he keeps removing status effects from the actual boss. Delay attack. It'd be really nice if I had Dispel, which I probably would have if I was using a more straightforward leveling, but because I got off Eunice's path and gave Eunice some black magic, we don't have as much for white magic as we should have, and this is one of the handful of battles where that will be kind of a pain in the ass. But Orin can do Power Break, which I should have done a lot earlier, actually. Somebody really ought to steal from this guy just to see what he's got. Hyper potion. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Our time or energy. Curing its berserk status, something or other. Will lower its strength. Okay. So it only uses physical attacks, which is interesting because in Final Fantasy X2, enemies like this get oversold and they start using magic and it gets kind of silly. So let's use delay attack. She's really not doing enough damage to be out here at this point. Oh, I meant to use that on Yuna. Oh well. Let's get Kamari out here just in case he can learn something useful with Lancet. Kinda doubt it, but... yeah, nothing. Dark attack again. I don't think it takes half damage from anything. Even though it's like a snow creature, it doesn't seem to take any less damage from Blizzara as anything else. Don't know why I'm bothered to buff anyone up. This battle's pretty much over. Yeah, but I'll just be silly and buff up one more time for Lulu. Oh, Lulu's got Drain. That tends to be pretty powerful, so maybe I can get an overkill here. Nope. Probably should have used Yuna for if I wanted to get an overkill, but I don't think this guy drops anything super valuable anyway. Yep, we sure are standing around after our victory. And yeah, there's nothing there that I really cared about getting double quantity of power and ability spheres, you know, screw that, basically. Well, this would be a good time to pause the game. Can I pause the game here? No. What the hell's going on?
Praise be to Yevon.
Praise be to Yevon, indeed. Alright, I'm going to call it a video there, folks. When we come back, Titus is going to say some whiny stuff, and we'll find out what happened. That creature punched the ground, Buff Bagwell style. Little shout out to Boba there. And I'm not really sure what that accomplished for the creature, but maybe it helped us escape from the Guado. Maybe it caused us to be captured by Guado. I don't know. We'll find out next time. This is Mysterious JG, folks. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.